Fat D the dog, Double D money, do not act funny, hair long, money long, me and broke bitches, we do not get along, long hair, do not care, and we outside on Route 9 in Bayville, Berkeley Township, New Jersey, Ocean County at the New Jersey shore, and if you're a mother or a wife or somebody who is, trying to grow your business or trying to make a name for yourself, please do not be over here talking about we outside, we outside. Be inside with your dang children, because I've made mistakes as a woman and as a mother, and if you are a woman doing quote unquote outside-ish activities, you will be held to a higher standard than a man. Take it from me, somebody who had to learn the hard way, and I've had a lot of repercussions as a woman and a mother who was constantly we outside, we outside. In any event, I just went to Rite Aid, and the reason why is because my paycheck, okay, for one entire week, y'all, was $218, okay? And I say that to say, waitressing and working from tips, I made $218 in a matter of 10 hours most days. So if you are looking for a sign to quit your crappy, measly, low-wage, little bullcrap job at wherever you work, here's your sign. Do it. Nobody working full-time for a franchise that has millions and billions of dollars in 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 stores worldwide, statewide, okay? Nobody deserves to be paid $218 a week, literally. I am not bragging, I am not boasting, but I could barely afford toilet paper this week. And the reason why I came on here today is because I want y'all to know that if a person is not paying your bills, if they're not having sex with you, feeding you, financing you, any of the above, especially paying your bills, don't pay them any attention. Do what you want to do. Start your small business. Start tie-dyeing, making soap, making deodorant, selling candy, doing OnlyFans, whatever it is that your little heart desires, because life is hard out here, even for the working middle class, and nobody is going to help you. Nobody's coming to save you. People will give you their opinion, and those who mind your business, they don't matter, and those who matter, they don't mind. And I stand on that because, like, if a partner, a mother, a father, a child, a friend, a family member, a fucking stranger who you see in passing that thinks that they know you, wants to pass judgment or give you some sort of opinion, you feel me, they're not gonna help you. I know if I asked at least 5 to 10 people right now, hey, I'm stuck in a bind, my check was real small, I need, money, I need food, I need dog food, I need eyelashes, I need toilet paper, I need dish soap, I need food for the week. Not a single person is gonna help me, but they'll be the first motherfuckers to talk about, have some respect for yourself, you shouldn't be on OF. But it's like, are you gonna buy me some food this week? No, you're not. So, to be quite honest with you, I just woke up. I really do not care if I look crazy to y'all. This is yesterday's makeup, and yes, I look ratchet AF. But, Not all people that are influencers are gonna sit here and look their best, talk their best, have the best posture, and look all great and beautiful every moment of every day. Be transparent, be you, be real, and stop capping for social media, y'all. We're all human, well, most of us, I think. And that's that. So basically, what I wanted to talk about was yesterday's series of events at my place of employment. And the reason why I'm bringing this to the internet and I'm bringing this to social media, obviously I want views, obviously I want likes, obviously I do it for money, not for clout. But at the end of the day, I want to give examples as to why that $218 paycheck, is just sad. It's a sin. It's depressing. It's mind-blowing because the environment that I work in is so toxic, so depressing, just so tragically sad that yesterday, about 15 minutes before I was clocking out, I had 2 people verbally attack me. And one of them was defending someone that doesn't even like them, so it makes you wonder. I would highly recommend anybody who's going into hospitality or the food service industry, if you are extremely good at your job, if you are very fast-paced, if you are pleasant, if people have a tendency to always gravitate towards you and they generally enjoy your company, do your best to be an underachiever. And I know that's really, really sad and it's poor advice to give somebody. It's like, why should we have to dumb ourselves down? But I remember being in kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, as young as like 7 and 8, and knowing the answers and having to stop putting my hand up because people in my class started to hate on me. And at that young age, like, there was no word like how there is now for hater or whatever the case may be. But like, I remember having to like gain weight, right, at a young age because I was pretty. So I figured, alright, if I gain weight, maybe it will handicap me, And being in gifted and talented classes at a young age, it forced me to kind of pretend to be dumb. And it's really sad that in my 30s, I have to live this way and behave this way due to adult bullying. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sad. So, I am in a situation where I got promoted, and it's funny because, the position that I accepted, even though I'm a woman, it's called second man. It should be obviously second person, but yes, second man. And I'm going to be working the second shift. So naysayers, haters, females with, the inability to trust that I have good hearing, because, I was in the interview and they weren't. I met with the 3 bosses who interviewed me for the position of manager, right? That was me, Danielle. I was in the interview. I sat there, I filled out the application. The position I applied for was Appy Department Manager, and that's the position I was hired for. Somebody in my department has been spreading gossip, spreading rumors, being negative, being a naysayer, being a hater, as you guys want to call it. in 2023 at their old age. We're talking about grandparents, bro. People in their 50s are hating on me. Now, what's mind-blowing is this, right? The same women that are trying to befriend me, the same women calling me, the same women texting me, the same men hitting on me, the same people looking for me on social media, right? It's always this way. Are the same people kicking my back in. You can't have it both ways, okay? And I just wanted to come on here and talk about the issue at hand because I'm smart, okay? I'm not saying, I'm as smart as like one of these Japanese scholars who, wins spelling bees. Not that kind of smart, but smart where like, smarter than the average to where like, I test high. My IQ is higher than average. I've never had issues or problems reading or writing. I tested out of remedial English to go to college. I got straight A's my first semester. I graduated high school with no issues or problems, even though I had a baby my senior year. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to low vibrational, unintelligent people who don't fit the criteria of gifted or talented. Like, it's not to be rude, it's not to be disrespectful, it's not to be hurtful, it's not to be hateful. It's just basically how, like, when you go to an NA or an AA meeting and they're like talking about how trashy they are, and they say, I'm not war storying, I'm just doing this to like basically identify with you guys. That's what I'm doing here. So I've always been into like animals, reptiles, birds. I've always had a strong desire to like read books. I've always had a dictionary and an encyclopedia close to me, even in like the worst situations like prison, rehab, jail, etc. I've always been the type of person like, yeah, I'll beat your motherfucking ass in a heartbeat second, but I've always read books, okay? And I'm an avid reader outside of institutions, you feel me? So, long story short, the reason why I wanted to touch on this subject is because there are a lot of people with mental illnesses, and as far as like mental illnesses go, I've been to doctors, I've been to psychiatrists, I've been to professionals who have evaluated me mentally, physically, emotionally, and I'm not diagnosed with bipolar. I'm not diagnosed with any weird ADD, OCD, none of that. If I was, I will proudly say it. I had symptoms of borderline personality disorder, PPD, and I had a psychological evaluation where my symptoms mimicked not only BPD but PMD, so premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Good morning. So basically, like, with that being said, that is something that females who have struggled their whole lives with like PMS, but in a PMS in a way that it's like overbearing, stressful, they get anxious, whatever the case may be. So basically, I have PMS times infinity. And I say that to say there are a lot of naysayers, not just online, but in the real world, who say, wow, you go from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. real quick, real fucking quick. And that has nothing to do with mental health. That has to do with environment and DNA. Okay, it's in my DNA. So like my brother, my mother, my father, my uncles, my cousins, my family, and regardless of DNA, environment has played a huge part in my discernment. We'll call it discernment because a lot of you don't have discernment. So like if somebody, right, is disrupting my finances, meaning fucking with my job, of course I'm a fucking flip. You'd be a stupid, passive pussy not to, okay? And what I found in my 30 plus years of life is moderation is for pussies, okay? Real shit. So for anybody who's under the impression that I have a short fuse or an anger problem or I flip shit quickly, as I should. If I'm in an environment where I'm making $281 in a week, right? Because I want to mature and progress and get a career, right? And be a productive, responsible member of society rather than a fucking dirtbag, right? Then of course I'm gonna feel some type of way when the environment, right, meant for me to progress, where there's no alcohol and no drugs, but is filled with obsessive, compulsive psychos, it's affecting me, okay? It's bringing me out of character, and it's causing other people to believe that I have mental issues, when in fact, it's the fucking environment. So, like, I don't know. I'm not really venting because, like, I have a mother and, like, a man and, like, a dog. If I want to, like, sit down and decompress and kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, de-stress, I'm doing this legitimately for the internet, for views, for content, and also to let it be known that if you're stalking me, watching me, you're on my page, but you tell people you don't like me, here is another video that you can share with the public amongst each other, you know, and say, wow, Danielle, that girl that works in such and such department, she really is crazy. Throughout like my entire life, right, I've always been a really good friend, and I've always been really caring, and I've always been a good listener. And one thing I've learned as, you know, like a human being who has gone through life is that if people want your opinion, they'll ask, right? So like, I'm getting a little bit tired of people pushing their opinions on me when in actuality they haven't meditated or prayed or, you know what I'm saying, taken enough time to look at themselves in the mirror, made a list of like their strengths, their weaknesses, and basically taken their inventory. But like, they will take mine. Yeah, that's some shit I don't like. Yeah, that's some shit I don't like. Like, and I find that it's only people with obsessive compulsive disorder, attention deficit disorder, learning disabilities, autism, depression, anxiety, drug abuse, alcoholism. Like, for real, I'm not trying to be funny. We all have our issues, we all have our problems. I just admitted to having premenstrual dysphoric disorder, so like extreme PMS, okay, extreme. And I just don't understand why, you know, like people who are in the same living situation, if not worse, whether they're being evicted, okay, whether they're in a halfway house, an Oxford house, living with a mother, living with a partner, cannot afford their current living situation, would give me advice on, just say, a first-time homebuyers program. Or I'm walking, right? I'm walking because I'm saving. Like, let me give you an example, right? I got this today. This came from the credit union at my job, right? So, like, my pay stub, and then I get this because, like, I save, you know? So every paycheck, they take $20 and $10, right? So I'm saving money because I don't want to drive a piece of shit car. I want a Tesla, I want a Beamer, I want a Benz, I want an Audi because I deserve it. I don't want a piece of crap to where I'm going to be having to call my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my boyfriend, my aunt, my uncle, my neighbor, my coworker. Hey, my gas gauge is broken. Hey, my car won't start. Because I want a brand new car because I'm sober, I'm in recovery, I work hard, and I fucking deserve it. You feel me? So what I'm trying to say is, if you're not saving money, right, don't give me advice on how to save money. Point blank, period. If you're not good looking, right, and you're not fit, like, if you don't have a beautiful banging body, don't fucking tell me what to eat and how to eat it. Real shit. And, this is so prevalent. So fucking prevalent. So prevalent in 2023. Like, I could be cutting prosciutto for a customer, right? And here comes fucking somebody who's Irish, doesn't even come from Italian descent, can't even spell prosciutto, trying to tell me how to cut it, how to leg it, etc. I don't get it, bro. It's like, maybe because I'm cute, you feel me, and I'm so highly sought after, and I ignore motherfuckers, that they try to bond with me over shit that, like, they have no business talking to me about. Like, for example, like, I'll be rushing, trying to hit that time clock on my break, and here comes a skinny ass, doofy ass motherfucker who's not even my type, talking about, oh, I'm never going on a dating site again. The other day, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. We're not friends. I don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your dating life. And then a bunch of motherfuckers like, I heard you like so-and-so. I heard you think he's cute. He's white. How could you hear that? He's white. I haven't dated a white man in fucking 18 years. Why would I fucking start now? So yeah, my rant, you know what I'm saying, my little rant for today, my little hot topic is basically this. Please refrain from putting my name and any mental illness in the same sentence, because I'm perfectly sane, okay? And I think more people should look at me as an example on how to approach society and why not to befriend everybody, because I'm very friendly. Like I said, I'm very outgoing, and I love people. I love animals more. But, like, real shit, so many people in the last week have said, smile, cheer up, don't look so mad. When I'm focusing, I'm not even mad. I'm legitimately so focused on my work, for real. I'm not angry, I'm not mad, I'm not sad, and they gonna sit here and tell me, cheer up. First of all, I don't owe you a smile. Real shit. Same thing with, like, this alcoholic who foams at the mouth. He stinks. His breath stinks. He stinks. His armpit stinks. He literally purposefully gets in front of me, gets next to me, gets behind me, gets in the way, pushes his shit in front of me, thinking that I'm gonna either get mad enough to talk to him. He would rather me disrespect him than not say anything. So of course he says good morning 4 times in a matter of 15 minutes. I don't owe you a good morning, Bob. So yeah, it's just, it's extremely unnatural and it's extremely annoying that we live in a society where adult men and women want to be sensitive. Like, they're so sensitive. You can't talk about religion, politics, race. You cannot have any type of opinion on anything, right? But they can. Like, everybody's sensitive to everything. Everybody does. But the second you say, nah, like, I'm not interested in having a conversation, or you just nonchalantly, like, quietly mind your business, or you're not even frowning, like, you're not mad, you're not sad, automatically you're crazy. Like, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Yesterday, it was about 15 minutes from the time I clock out. I'm going over to the sub counter, and this boy who has extreme OCD says to me, "Hey, I need a favor." I said, "Sure, anything." He says, "So-and-so wants a chicken sandwich, and she's going on break in 15 minutes. Would you mind putting pickles and honey mustard on a bun and making it for her? This is our boss." I said, "Yeah, absolutely." I get out the pickles, I get out the honey mustard, I bend down to get the bun. He is talking for 15 minutes to some lady. "Oh, hey, Barb. Oh, hey, Manny. How are you?" "Great, how are you?" Next thing you know, she asks him for a sub. You know what he says? "Danielle will make it." I said, "No, Danielle won't make it." He said, "You don't look busy. You're not busy. Anybody that knows how to make the sub is gonna have to make it." I said, "So you don't know how to make it?" He's gonna go and say, "I'm going on break." You just talked to that lady for 15 minutes, and in a matter of 15 minutes, you guys were conversating. That sub could have been done. Long story short, my boss comes around the corner, and I tell her that this kid is disrespecting me, treating me poorly, and he's gonna go and say, "Don't change the narrative. You always work sub shop." Fine, no problem. I make the sandwich quietly. I don't say anything. Here comes an old, decrepit lady with messed up teeth who nobody likes. All she does is complain and gossip, right? So before she came in, we were warned not to discuss a sexual assault situation with her, right? The person who was telling us not to talk to her, she gonna go and say, "Don't disrespect my boss." I said, "Who disrespected her? No one cursed at her. No one called her any names." "Yeah, but you can't talk to her however way you want." I'm thinking, the same person you're defending was just talking about you. So it's just tiresome and it's worrisome that in one environment, I know we all go through drama every single where we work, and not no place is perfect. But this is the most toxic, depressing, embarrassing work environment that I have ever encountered in 19 years of hospitality and food service. I mean, you got bosses acting like little toddler children. Okay, there's no organization, no respect, no delegation of tasks. It's a fucking free-for-all, right? And then, like, they be worried about all the wrong shit. Like, for real. Like, watch so-and-so. They might steal. But in actuality, so-and-so is in the bathroom shooting their fucking blood on the wall every time that they ingest fentanyl, and they're leaving their airplane bottles in the tampon dispenser. It's like, bro, y'all really need to get a handle on your employees, and y'all really need to get a handle on this toxic, negative, disrespectful work environment. I'm not naming no names. I'm not telling anybody what location or what department. If you know, you know. But I'm matter-of-factly saying that, like, you got the blind leading the blind, the sick leading the sick. Nobody's going to get well. That's like putting 50 sick people in a hospital, right? And trying to get them better when they're all sick. Like, there's no leader, there's no supervision, there's no care in the world. And every single thing is politics. It's about looks, it's about charm, it's about beauty, it's about bodies, booties. Who has what? Who wears Doc Martens? Who don't? Like, that is not how you delegate a leader from a follower. You feel me? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I know for me, I'm talented, I'm skilled. And like, I belong in an environment where other people are smarter than me, stronger than me, faster than me, especially if they're considered my boss. Why do you have people who are not talented, distracted, slow, working backwards, working in reverse, and then they're going to sit there and act better than just because they've been there for 4 years or so? That's not how you become a leader. You become a leader by doing the next right thing and by doing the right thing when nobody's looking. And I think that every single person in every type of franchise or establishment needs to take a look at their organizational skills and take a step back and say, would I, like, the things that I'm asking other people to do, would I do them myself? Because, like, when I was a manager at IHOP, I had to learn how to cook every single omelet and every single pancake, just in case a cook called out. And I'm seeing managers basically sitting, relaxing in the office, chilling around corners, ducking and dodging cameras. Like, I see people that are been a manager making $35 an hour eating, and then when I eat a piece of cheese, they tell me that's stealing. And I say to them, you do it. How is that disrespectful? It's facts. So, that's how I feel. And I'm sitting on a dirty concrete floor, okay, with a $120 grocery bag right here. This was $120, but it came with stuff. And I'm in my slippers. These are $80 sweatpants, by the way. But I look like a homeless bum. And I'm just like a humble fucking person. And the reason why I'm out here making this video is because I have a bill to pay. And the store that I'm paying it at isn't open yet. But I'm going to keep making videos today. And I am going to post on OF because I'm fucking broke. And that's just what it is and the way it is. Like, I barely have money to feed myself this week. And no, I don't get food stamps. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, I'll be back. I love you guys.